Welcome to our webinar, an SMB IT infrastructure on Office 365. Can you literally run your business on Office 365? I'm Daryl Trimble, CEO of SP Marketplace. Since 2012, we've been providing out-of-the-place workplace solutions that transform Office 365 and SharePoint into a digital workplace. Today, we have over 1,200 organizations worldwide using our products to take their business to the next level on Office 365. If we take a look at small to medium business basic needs, typically it starts with an accounting system. Basically to track your revenues, expenses, assets, liabilities, and the ability to do invoices, payments, and so on, as well as your banking. The next thing businesses usually get in place is their office basics, their email system, their phone, their word processing, spreadsheets, calendars, and so on. Often this is MS Office. The next thing they typically need to do is capture customers. Now, initially, a lot of companies use spreadsheets and those type of things for customers, but they need to be able to track marketing campaigns, sales activities, and then after-sale account management. And then also, they may need to be able to service and support customers, either through service projects, having a support desk, and managing recurring revenues. All of this is based on really the core need to build the business. Now, as the business gets going and you start hiring people, you're going to really need to then get into payroll, an HR system, being able to hire and track candidates and applicants, onboarding performance, and compliance. Then, as the business grows a little bit more, you're going to need some internal services, perhaps an IT person and an IT help desk. If you're a business that works with assets or facilities or has to do maintenance or equipment type things, you may need a facility system or a safety tracking type things for OSHA or legal type documents as well. Overall, you're going to need document management. You're going to need to have a place to put policies and procedures and contracts and HR employee documents and so on. And then finally, you're going to need some team collaboration. As you start to grow and build teams out there, you're going to have to collaborate on projects, on communications, on news, even sharing knowledge in the organization. So if we take a look at most small businesses that we talk to, is they've really started with just that accounting system. Maybe it's Intuit QuickBooks. They may have a payroll system. It's usually an online system out there that is a SaaS-based system or a hosted system. They're going to have probably some basic Office tools. It might be Office 365 or it might be Client Office. And they'll usually have a wireless network set up in their business. Now, for the rest of it, what we see a lot of times is that they're tracking initial, kind of sales stuff on Excel, maybe employee records on Excel, everything on Excel. It could be marketing campaigns and a number of other things. If things need to be approved, like time off requests or something, those are done through email. It's kind of a loose process management type thing. And then we find that documents tend to be all over the place. They may have them on a server if it's a little more sophisticated, but a lot of times those documents are stuck on people's machines out there. And so this works up to a certain point, but then it starts to be chaotic. If you start losing customer information or start dropping deals because you didn't track them correctly, or maybe you didn't have enough cash to make payroll and you had to put some in from savings or something like that because you weren't tracking the pipeline correctly on Excel spreadsheets. At some point, not having real processes in here starts to catch up with you. And that's what we call SMB chaos. It's kind of where things are getting out of control because there's no systems in there. And that's what we see after a while. Now, what also starts to happen is you start to put in systems, but you start to put in one system at a time. It might be a CRM over here, but you got a project management system over here, but the two don't talk to each other as well. You might have a help desk over here for IT, but nobody uses it because they have to sign on to it separately and so on. So, it basically kind of goes into this whole kind of chaos thing, and then one system at a time, adding standalone systems, which in itself can start to cause chaos and a lot of costs. So the interesting thing is, if you are using Office 365 or you're thinking about it, one of the cool things is, what if all the things that you run your business on was available in a box? And, it ran on one platform, one user sign-on, one user experience here. It supported all devices. It was available on a browser anywhere, and it was half the cost of the usual systems you might bring in. What if that was available? Well, I can tell you it is, and it starts with Office 365. And I know because we run that in our company. We're supporting 1,200 customers around the world with 30 to 40 people. And we run Office 365, a set of solutions. It happens to be our solutions, and Intuit QuickBooks. And we also through Intuit do our payroll. So it is possible. We have no servers. We have absolutely no huge investment in IT, and in fact, our IT people is one of our demonstration guys about 1/5 of his time. So what this is what I'm talking to you about is something that we're doing and we're selling, and we're taking Office 365 really to the ultimate level. So let me give you a little information about how we do that. First of all, we use Office 365 as our base platform. I, as the CEO, will not allow, without me approving it, anybody to purchase a outside system unless they can show me that it's not available on an Office 365 platform. So we're strictly staying with this platform, and it is because Microsoft has made it such that it can support in a structured way almost all aspects of the business through what it provides. And when we hire somebody, we have one sign-on. When we fire somebody or they leave, we take away one user ID. Everybody goes into one user experience, and we can actually get at anything across our entire customer cycle that we need in one system. So, and it's made possible because of Office 365. We take advantage of these services that are provided in Office 365. So we use Power BI. I happen to sign on every morning, and I look at all the different KPIs and stats for the company through my Power BI. It's fed by our systems, as well as there is a hookup and a connectivity to our accounting system, as well as which also gives me the payroll information. It is our phone system. It actually is our collaboration system. We do all of our meetings with customers. We've never met a customer, by the way, live. We do everything online with those customers, and it's through Office 365. So almost all aspects of the business we're running through Office 365. The only thing it's missing really is the actual applications out there, the business applications and portals that we run our business on. And that's actually what we've produced on top of Office 365, and it is our business. And we have found that we can take advantage of this platform. We integrate with all the different components here of Office 365. So if I need to call a customer or talk to one of my people or share a screen with a customer or anything like that, I can do that through Skype for Business. Our phone system is done through Skype for Business, and we can even record conversations and so on in our customer service that comes in through Skype for Business and uses our service desk. So that is really what we're going to be talking about here, is that whether you realize it or not, Office 365 can allow you to literally run most aspects of your business. And what we've done is provided a full set of solutions from an internet page so everybody can go in and see what's going on every day. We do have distributed salespeople, so that helps as well. We use this for our communication as well as sharing. Our employee self-service is where our employees can go find documents, policies, procedures. They can go ask for help from either our HR person or our IT person as well, and also can interact to get documents or even reserve rooms for different meetings and that type of thing. And then we've actually using all except the facilities of our modules here to run our business as well. So this, in essence, is what I'm talking about when I'm saying you could run your business on Office 365. Now, the other cool thing is this is designed with a common user experience across all of Office 365. So you can actually launch these applications right from the app launcher in Office 365. And whether you're in our internet or whatever it might be, you can go between that and email and Outlook. You can talk with people inside the organization live. You can share screens and so on just by going to the people aspect here of it. We use groups as well. Every one of our modules, whether it be our HR or our CRM, uses the Power BI. And I actually roll that all up to my executive dashboard. And then we also use things like Planner to keep track of all the projects and tasks out there. So again, what we're doing is we're taking some things that we built in SharePoint on top of Office 365 and integrating it with the services in Office 365. So really, when you take a look at it, it can meet all your needs in one infrastructure, with the exception of payroll and basic accounting. But the nice thing about that is if you pick the right ones, there are connectors to it as well. So let's just take a look at, what is in Office 365 and our solution. So in Office 365, we use all the basic Office apps. You're pretty familiar with those, Outlook and calendars and so on. Communications is incredible. We use Skype for Business. We use that for online meetings. We do demonstrations with our products online. We do our services, our customization work, discovery and requirements meetings through Skype for Business with our clients. We can even do chat and messaging and screen sharing with it, as well as record video of meetings. And it actually is our phone system and PBX system too, all in one. So we don't have a separate one of those as well. We use it for team collaboration. So we have a bunch of Office 365 groups. We have, for instance, product management group that keeps track of really product direction and product strategy and where we're going with the products. We have a sales group that shares competitive stuff and so on. And in all these groups, we can do doc sharing and use Planner to actually keep track of different projects, small projects inside, things like marketing campaigns and other things. OneNote for taking notes as part of meetings, as part of the groups here, and we can have discussions going on. And so we're really sharing across the different groups. There's also another option, Office 365, called Teams that does basically the same thing. And then finally, document management and so on. We have a lot of documents we keep track of. We keep track of every quote we've put out, of every proposal. Those are actually linked to the customers in the CRM as part of the CRM portal there. We also have, things like employee documents. We have competitive documents. We've got marketing collateral. All those different things are part of our document management out there. And we've got it all organized into the different portals using the SharePoint libraries and OneDrive for kind of in-process type things as well. We have full document search. So this is all part of what you have with Office 365 that you should be taking advantage of, even video management. And then let's take a look at really some of the applications that come that are part of this and you can run in your Office 365 environment. Again, all the same sign-on. This is all built in SharePoint out there as well. So if we take a look at it, we're capturing customers. We're running our marketing campaigns through our marketing portal, social media. We do a lot of LinkedIn and webinars like this. Website management, we have a very active website that's updated, changes. We actually get requests for change from sales and employees. All of our document management and marketing, the collateral and any papers or media or research is all kept there and made available in the portal. It's called the Employee Portal for Marketing. And we actually track marketing projects using Planner that is linked into our marketing portal. We use our own sales and CRM. It's great for a small company. It's not, to the level of what Salesforce or Dynamics are, which is often overkill for companies of our size. And so we've built it into SharePoint and Office 365, and it does full lead management. We capture leads off of our site, opportunity management, and we have full forecasting and pipeline management and so on, as well as each of the reps has their territory dashboard and what they're doing. We do full account management, and of course, for us that would be service after the sale services. It could be also recurring revenue of subscriptions and tracking those. So we have renewals and so on tracked in our account management. All contacts across leads and opportunities and accounts are tracked. It's great. I have full pipeline reporting. I can see at any time what's going on, track exactly the activities of my reps, and full sales doc management. All the docs are attached to the accounts, so things are related to one another. We even track tasks within the team here if we're doing any types of little projects or sales things out there. And we have full process automation. I mean, literally from the first lead all the way through to closing the deal, the customer service and project management is all integrated together and all automated by processes. And we've customized it quite a bit to our specific needs. And that's the other great thing, is all of these things are no code and they can be customized. They're built for power users out there as well. Very much like maybe Zoho, if you're familiar with that, but it's all built on Office 365, so it's on one platform. We do have a customer service module out there, which is a full service desk, and you can assign and track tickets. They can actually be entered from a customer portal or entered from your website on a form. Has full reporting and dashboards for that, and assignment and escalation as well. And there's knowledge base and doc and task management there too. And finally, we have project management. We use that. This really fits in kind of like the CRM. It's not meant to be for superpower projects. There, it's really meant to fit between Excel spreadsheets and Project Server from Microsoft. So it's for SMBs and smaller companies. And it really allows us to track both internal and customer projects. And we can track, the great thing is the tasks and the issues and related docs and so on. You can even get alerts out of it for overdue things. It does some great project roll-up reporting. And, we can even share sites with clients or partners. We actually use that when we're doing customization projects out there. So full customer cycle set of products out there that are provided. I won't go into deep in all these, but there is a full, employee self-service with, a central doc place for policies, procedures, and forms. There's even a help central, like a central help desk for IT, HR, admin, whoever, there's a request for. And then we even have some built-in business processes like time off, time sheets, expenses, the basic ones we see most small to medium businesses need. There's a full IT support capabilities within it with a full IT help desk and employee portal here. There's an HR, HRIS system with a full HR service desk, part of the Help Central over here, employee portal, full employees records management, employee doc management related to that, compliance and certification tracking. It'll give you reminders when somebody's coming up on a certification that they need. It could be a safety certification or something they need to make sure that they have before they can actually go to work that day. Benefits tracking, onboarding, hiring, performance reviews. So it is a full HR system out there. And then finally, if you need it, there's a facilities management system for preventative maintenance and those type of things for those types of organizations. Again, you don't have to use that. So the nice thing is, too, is all of this, of course, we don't cover payroll and accounting, so it's not 100%, but there are Office 365 connectors for many payroll systems and many accounting systems, and we make use of those, and those actually make it easy to pass, transactions. So we close a customer in our CRM, we can actually have it go in, generate a new customer in our QuickBooks system. It's QuickBooks Online we're using, and or have an invoice and have that once it's paid, generate an order here too. So while it doesn't support everything, it does have nice connectors in there as well. So really what we went from, that most companies would do is something where we're keeping track of things on Excel, we got documents kind of all over the place and everything, into, what I would call more of a digital workplace on Office 365. And, the nice thing is it's one platform. Okay, it's not, we don't have to go buy a whole bunch of separate SaaS applications with different sign-ons and all that stuff. We have no servers out there as well. And one user experience, one user sign-on, anytime, anywhere, access to any device. And the other thing, too, is it's kind of created a structure for employees to go in and through the intranet. There's an intranet portal as part of it as well. They can receive news and information, find resources and docs, and they know where they're at. It's actually intuitive and Doc Central and so on. They can get assistance and services through using the Help Central very easily. So if our guy in Boston needs something from HR, all he has to do is go to Help Central, log it, and that will get to HR. He's not stuck trying to call California in off hours to get that as well. And also, with the whole Office 365 and the groups, the sharing and collaboration and having online meetings and all that type of stuff across the whole organization, all that capabilities there. And, the other thing is they can access frequently used processes like time off and stuff like that. There's no chasing around in emails for it. There's full approval processes and stuff built in. So the other thing, too, is as we build departments like IT and HR, this provides a consistent way for them to, serve their employees and make sure they're tracking things as well and organizing, documents and tasks and so on, so that as we get larger and we have more and more kind of risk and liability through employee type things, we've got all of it tracked and we can report on it. So, overall, what this does is it lowers, IT complexity that most companies would have if they grow organically with a bunch of standalone systems and siloed departments. It starts out with an IT infrastructure for an SMB, which is very unusual, but it is kind of out of the box that way. So it's a nice way to actually evolve to a digital workplace. You can phase it in over time. You don't have to have the IT or other things as well. And you can start to drive adoption of your Office 365 with this structure too. So, maybe, a lot of people go, wow, that's a lot. I can't believe it. Well, believe it. So visit our website. You can see it in action. We have videos and everything else, spmarketplace.com. And, believe it. You can run most of your business on just Office 365, our products, an accounting system, and a payroll system. And if I was a startup or if I was, building a business, I will tell you, at least for us, it allows us to focus on the business and not the minutia of, where things are put and all the administrative kind of BS that you kind of have to do without a good system in place. So hopefully this was helpful. We wanted to relay, especially our experiences with it, but we've also got 1,200 other companies that are using it as well. But if you are a startup, if you are a small business, really consider it. It changes the world for many small businesses. No more having to hassle with lots of IT stuff and things that take your focus away from the main part of your business. Thank you.